Hello, hello, hello. It's Gabby. I'm back at it again with another review, this time for episode 4, season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Stepping on minds and crossing lines. Mia, come get your baddie chain, girl. I was so happy that she called out the obvious riggery around Mango Mandy, especially because Briar went home in episode right after Mandy. And I have a theory about that, which I'll get to in a moment. The energy I get from Mia is she seems kind, but she's no pushover. And yes to calling out Briar's double standard when it comes to Briar expecting other people to respect her boundaries, but she doesn't have to respect other people's boundaries. And also just like proclaim being a proud asshole is really it's not cute. It's draining. I love that this season's cast lays the conflict out on the table, not in a like predatory way in which they'll go after someone who's quiet or who they think is weak. They don't hide. This is the type of drama I want to see. Like, let's call it out. And any and all conflicts should be equally matched. Bitch versus bitch. Briar must have bathed in Jinx's delusion fragrance if she thought she was giving more than Mandy in that last lip sync. Seeing Briar faint was very scary, and Mia and Vita's reaction to me was also kind of weird. On the one hand, like anybody that's worked on set as a producer or, cast or whatever, these shows are shot so quickly and it's so stressful. So I understand why her body reacted the way it did because being on set would disorient anyone. But on the other hand, I understand why Mia and Vita thought that she was acting. Come to find out, Briar had pneumonia and got sepsis right after. So I think the producers wanted to keep Briar because let's face it, she's gorgeous. She was doing well enough in the competition, and she's a shit stirrer. She even her walkaway speech after she was eliminated was, "I don't care what the girls say about you, Rue. I think you're cool." She's such a shit starter. And I know that the producers love that when you're beautiful and marketable and you keep the drama going. But honestly, from a liability perspective, there's no way that they could have known that this girl was sick. And honestly, they knew she had pneumonia because pneumonia just doesn't pop out of nowhere. She'd been showing symptoms, and they just thought, you know what? Let's just eliminate her now because if she dies or she gets really sick, that's a lawsuit for us. Okay, so let's go back to earlier in the episode when Rue has each of the queens choose their quote unquote bestie in the competition. A lot of times when producers are brainstorming and we're like, how do we tell this story or how do we get this information? It can never be on the nose because something that's on the nose is not visually or emotionally entertaining. So using the device to have the queens choose their quote unquote bestie is a great way to track what the alliances are. It's good for drawing out drama. And it tells us throughout the episode which relationships will thrive or falter during this duo design challenge. Really, really cool. And this is why I study unscripted shows because I always need ideas for my development projects or shows that I'm working on when we're brainstorming. So that was really cool. I am the most excited for Vita and Mia on the runway. Vita did not disappoint. I believe she edged Mia out slightly in the who wore it best category. And let's face it, Vita is the entire package. She is gorgeous on the runway. She has excellent fashion and theatrics. At this point, we kind of see with Anya Nerve winning last year, like this iteration or this era of Drag Race really likes their queens well rounded and genuinely battle tested so they can deal with any kind of entertainment situation, which I love. Mikey looked great despite her saying that she's not much of a seamstress. Sierra looks good, but Kenya, who was her quote unquote bestie for this maxi challenge, I think edged her out a little bit. And I get it, like Sierra implemented the denim and the meat more in a more balanced way than Kenya did, but I just thought Kenya was just gorgeous. I really loved her garment, so I did not understand why she was in the bottom. Very weird judging. Now, Darlene's runway, really for the past few weeks, Darlene has been one of my top 6 girls that I've enjoyed watching. And, she's a dark horse. She is talented. She has proven that she can paint, perform, and prance down the runway with damn good drag. I don't believe for one second that Darlene being a bedroom queen has ever hindered her ability to properly compete on this competition. I mean, she is bringing it every single week, and I enjoy seeing her in and out of drag. All right, y'all, that's all I got. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love that so many of you are hitting me up in the comments and telling me what you think. I enjoy talking to you guys so much. So if you are so inclined, please keep it cute, but let me know your honest thoughts. Even if we don't agree, I just love talking to you guys. So God bless. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.